from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. As we'll see Drew Lock and the New York Giants versus Cam Newton and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday. And they'll run on first down with Singletary. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
To throw it is Lock. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Lock's pass.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
From the ball carrier.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
He's brought down.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the gun on third down, Newton. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Maurice Hurst able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent.
It's third down. From the gun, here's Newton. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line. Newton's excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Steeler first down.
Throwing again on second down. Newton, that's complete, right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Giants nothing. Sterling Hawkrick.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Nicole Hardman. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Nicole Hardman on the return. The Giants take over.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Nicole Hardman, incomplete.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he will have a Giants.
That's good.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll toss this right side to Singletary. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Devin Singletary.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 14. From the gun, it's Locke. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Throwing now is Locke. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton on the move to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Tackle made by Mike Hilton. It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton.
48 yards.
A slant to Jones. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. On 1st and 10, Newton. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
1st down.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Newton's pass.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be.
Sterling.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
To throw again. Locke. He completes this into the hands of Miller.
Locke's pass. Complete.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Complete to Lamar.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's 4th down.
And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest right down at the 1-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Let's get out of there.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. 24-17, your final score. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 33-28 was the final. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Aaron Rodgers, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. In our game, it was Cam Newton who led the way in that first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Gronkowski. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
On 2nd down now. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
The give to Mark
4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
Brought him down. A gain of 4 yards.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And he is tackled inside inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Complete.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Gain of 14.
Newton on first down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Whitney Merciless.
Whitney Merciless barreling in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And Jones has it over the middle.
Newton's pass.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And now he'll tuck it and run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and... They'll start with the option. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10. At the 30.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock.
Pass.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And 10 yards.
Lock working out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And the Giants send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On second and 11 now. Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Newton's pass.
The Steelers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is third and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Newton's pass.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Fights him off. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it'll be Giant football, first and 10. New York ready to go again offensively. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Sack.
Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Block. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Lamar Miller.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Ready for their next drive, but they can thank their defense for an... Now a first down throw for Newton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 10. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Newton's.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
By the Steelers.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 7.
The Giants now down by 10, and time, a huge factor. They've yet to dent the scoreboard tonight. Now they've got to do it twice late if they want a chance here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw is Locke. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it.
Locke's pass.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
A loss of 1. Brings up third.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Now Locke. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Patrick Chung, and this one will be brought back to the 22.
Pass. Intercepted by the Steelers.
How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, they'll run with Ingram. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. Mark Ingram unable to get past the marker. And the Giants are going to get the football back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation, because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Now Sanders. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean, you know. Did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right. Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there. So for Pittsburgh, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll be back home next week to take on the Denver Broncos.